What's up guys? Welcome back to my channel. I know it's been a very long time since I last posted a video. Yeah, I'm sad that I have taken so long to do this, but I am filming an updated room tour today for my summer daycare, my summer program, whatever you want to call it. To give a little bit of background, my summer program is for kids ages 3 to 5, although this summer I only had 4 and 5-year-olds. I am a preschool teacher during the school year at an actual preschool, and in the summers I run my own in-home daycare, so for preschool age children. I did a tour video last year and it was kind of a hot mess and there's lots of changes to the room since I did that video, so I wanted to do an updated summer room tour for 2019. If you have any questions, because I'm sure I'll leave things out, please feel free to ask in the comments below. I love answering people's questions. Yeah, let's jump right in. This is the entrance, so this door here goes right to the outside, and so we have like a separate entrance for the families to come in. This is our family's laundry room. As you can tell, there's some leftover projects from the kids, but this is our family's laundry room. It also doubles as our storage space. So this room's really cluttered. It's not ideal, but we don't use this room other than storage and like a place where they can enter. Sorry it's so dark in here. It's like very early in the morning right now, so not a lot of sunshine. Here's our mini fridge. This was actually my fridge from my college dorm, and I just started using it for the kids, so they all put their lunches in here. I just have like some extra stuff for them. This is my staff sign-in. I'm just covering names. They all sign in here, like what time they got here, and that's just so I know how to pay them. I have a couple of assistants, so they're all like my best friends, and one of them's my sister, so over here I'm just covering the names. This is our sign-in attendance record, so what time kids got here, what time they leave. Over here, this is our air freshener. It sprays every so often. This crate is usually full of sand art bottles, but the sand art is dwindling because it is the end of summer and I don't really think it's necessary to restock it. We just finished it the other day. We finished all the bottles, so this is just some extra craft stuff right here. And then in here, this is just one of my cabinets that I keep a lot of stuff in. So this top shelf, I keep our sand art and our sand art refill and like the funnels and stuff like that to refill all the jars. We have like a fishing set. This is our splash mat. We put this down if we're doing something like super messy. We have some kinetic sand and like sand trays in here for them to play with, and like some sand toys. And then on the next shelf I have like a craft tray and like some art supplies. We have some model magic in here. They love that stuff. And then on the very bottom I keep like borders for my bulletin board and like some of these things a lot from like the Dollar Tree. I get them for like messy stuff, but they're reusable. You can totally reuse them if they're not too destroyed. So yeah, and this storage, this is a Sterilite storage unit that my parents gave me. They were done with it, so they just gave it to me and it works great. This is like where we keep all of our outside stuff, so like bubbles, jump rope, some water stuff, water play stuff. So that's our pool. This is our park backpack. I wear this when we go to the playground. Inside I keep like extra wipes. We always need wipes at the park. They're always getting like super dirty. We have sunscreen. I keep money in there. All their emergency forms are in this pocket down here. We keep hand sanitizer, all kinds of stuff, but I keep it over here, like with my shoes, because the kids need to hang their backpacks up here. This is where the kids hang up their stuff, and some kids decide to leave stuff here, some take it home, just depends. Either way, I don't really mind if they leave it here or not, so. And we kind of use the top of the washer and dryer as like a drying rack for projects and stuff. Yeah, that's this room. Yeah, the kids know, like, we don't really play in here, but sometimes they do find things to do, because this is a hard floor, as where this is a carpet. So sometimes when they're playing, like, they like to build Beyblades out of Legos, and they'll come in here just to like spin them around. So yeah, we don't really use that room much. Oh, hi kitty. Hello. We have like a sliding door. So we open it up and there is our preschool room. The first thing the kids do is take off their shoes. Somebody left pair of shoes here, I guess. And then they put their names in, so I forgot to put them back. Let me do that real quick. These are the kids who are gone for the summer, because it is we're coming up on the last week now, so these kids are gone for good until like I see them again, but these kids are still here, so that's why they're all on this side. So when they come in, like, you know, they'll take their name and pop it down here to say that they are not at home anymore, they are at school. This is our like parent board / communication board. It's mostly just for me at this point because it's like so cluttered right now. Oh my gosh. Up here, this is where we keep our calendar. I go by every 2 weeks, so our last day is coming up. I write, you know, what the movie's gonna be today. My kids are super into Pokemon, so that's what we usually end up watching. I write what the weather's gonna be, and actually it's gonna be super nice today, so we are going to erase that. And what our theme is this week, what we're like doing today. This is all from yesterday, so this is a separate list I have. This is our snack menu. Again, it's like very early in the morning, so I haven't updated any of this yet. I keep our allergy list here of all the kids' allergies, and here's our learning centers, and then under here, under all the Pokemon that the kids love to color, is our sick policy right there. And this is our staff calendar, so I know like who's working what days, because I have an assistant pretty much every day. And then right over here is like my little cart. This is all me. The kids are not allowed to go in these drawers. Some mice on hand for Kitty for when she starts getting bored. Dry erase markers. We have this fun book that we like to read sometimes with the kids, Weird But True books. I keep some hand sanitizer. We have our brain breaks. Like if we've been doing work for too long or we just need a break from something, like pick one of these out of our brain breaks and, you know, get a little energy out. Candle that I light sometimes. This is our bell the kids get to ring. I'm not gonna ring it right now because people are still asleep upstairs. Whoever's job it is to be our cleanup person rings the bell. And then this is just a little organizer. I have some office supplies. I keep their punch cards in here for like good behavior. Their names, I'll get to that in a minute, but that's where I keep their names. Here we have, I used to keep the punch cards in here, so that's why it says that, but art supplies. So we have like twistable crayons. These are like the chunky crayons. We have some people colors, some glitter crayons, and then these are like our handwriting without tears pencils for the big kids who are going to kindergarten. So they use pencils when they do their workbooks because that's what they have to get used to. Right here we got glue, stamps, and scissors. Some kid scissors, some fun stamps for them to use, and then we have glue sticks, but I really like these. I got these at the Dollar Tree. They're little glue pens, so you literally just pop the cap off, and it's like this tiny little like glue thing. These are awesome, and they come in a pack of 3 for $1 at the Dollar Tree. I totally recommend these for sure. They have been great with crafts. This is our technology drawer. So this is where I keep all of the devices that we have. Like we have a class Kindle, my old iPads that I let them use. We keep all that in this drawer, and like the chargers and stuff. They're over there charging right now. So this is our Ozobot, and I totally recommend this. I'll link this below. It's pretty cheap for what it is, and the kids have loved this. It's a really cool way to teach kids coding so young. Below that we have paper, so I keep like some watercolor paper, some construction paper, and then all the way at the bottom I keep like extra coloring pages, stencils, and table activities. So I keep extra stencils and just like different kinds of table activities. Like these are some stamps that I got in Japan, and I brought some back and the kids really like them. Workbooks, these are workbooks that I can make copies of, or some of them are write-in wipes, so I can let the kids use those. Those are just like extra just in case. They all have their own workbooks anyway, so we don't use this drawer like pretty much ever, but just in case I want to make copies of any of those pages. Files, okay, so these are their files. I have a file for every child, just with all these signed forms and information. This is a blank drawer because I like to put things that I'm like gonna use that week in here. I don't have anything in here right now because it's Friday, so we used everything that was in there. But and then we have mailbox magazines down here at the bottom, and we love Kids in the Kitchen, so that's one of my favorite mailbox magazines. Yeah, I recommend these. They come with great ideas. And above that is our fire drill routine and also like emergency weather drills. We got this on Teachers Pay Teachers. I printed it out and laminated it. Up here is our first aid kit, and we take this everywhere with us. We take it to the park. And then right here, this is where we keep pillows and blankets. Sorry about my voice. I think I have like a little bit of cold. Yoga mats here. And these are like, these here are their like rest mats. I lay these out when we watch a movie. We don't have nap time because my kids are too old for it. They don't take naps at school. Like our school doesn't have nap time, and most of the kids that I have are from that school, so they're not used to that. I'm not going to put them into that routine for only a 3-month span, so we don't do naps, but I lay these down for movies, and then we just have blankets, pillows. This is a kid craft racetrack. So the kids pull this out when they want to play with it, but when they're not playing with it, it just stays against the wall. It's a super cool toy. I totally recommend this. I'm going to make a video very soon on my top 10 favorite daycare toys that we have, so this is on that list somewhere because they play with this a lot. We just keep like a bin of cars next to it, and we have more cars over there. Right above that is our class rules that we made together. We made this together on the first day, and most of the kids signed off on it, but some of them weren't there that day. This was fun to make together. I was really happy with it. And then here, we just have a Let's Get Along poster that I had from last year, and I really like that one. I got that one at Lakeshore, and I believe I got that one at Lakeshore as well. And I laminated that one so I could write on it. Right over here, we have a dollhouse and like a tree house outside there. Kindle is charging there. That's our class Kindle. And the kids like this dollhouse. A parent actually gave it to me for free, so it was really nice of them. Next to the dollhouse, we keep all the dollhouse stuff and like some Barbies and a Barbie house. Right here, this is like our calendar, which I have to be honest, my kids were all like pretty much a whole year older this year than they were last year, so we did not use this one as much this year. And we have like some sight words here. There we have like class helpers. Right now we're not really focused on this anymore because it's, like I said, it's the end of summer, so we're just kind of relaxing at this point. Not like super structured at this point. We're still doing workbooks every day, but that's about it. Right over here, I put this rug down. I got this rug at Five Below. I put this rug down because sometimes we paint on the painting easel. This side is the chalkboard. I've been letting them play with chalk the last couple of days and they've liked it, so I left it there. But this side I usually clip, you know, there's paints and I clip like big paper here and they paint. So this rug was here just to catch the paint, and it has a couple times actually. So back here I keep like extra easel paper, some of like the big papers that we've done together. Up there's our friendship tree. We made this together. Inside the art easel we keep like dot paints, some extra hand wipes on hand, some magnets, some bigger paintbrushes under there. And over here is a little bit of a mess, but it's okay. It's a controlled mess. This is a finger puppet theater, finger puppets, hand puppets. We have some mindfulness yoga cards. Sometimes we do yoga. We have our story wands for when we read books. I let the kids pick a question out. And these are the kids' compliment jars. They made these in the beginning of the summer, and we've been adding compliments to them. Like their friends will add a compliment to their jar. Throughout the summer, I've sent a couple home already, but these kids are still here. I'm sending a few home today. Some good old wipes handy. Here's our sensory bin. I will make an entire video on this, but it's filled with rice. So I got a 20-pound bag of rice from Walmart, and then a tiny bag of colored rice, and just threw it in there, mix it up a little bit. It gives it a little pop of color. There's funnels in there. Scoops, funnels from like the Dollar Tree. Some magnets. I put like magnet wands in there for them to do like a treasure hunt. Yeah, they really like that. And it is messy, but it's easy to vacuum up, and it's actually easy to clean up on the spot. These are where we keep their books. These are listening center books, so for like CD books basically. The cat also likes to sit up here and look out the window. These are their workbooks. Let me pull one out for you. So these are their Handwriting Without Tears books. The kids, they work on this every day, and it just helps them learn their letters. And we do this literally every single day. The ones that are going into pre-K, the 4-year-olds, have the My First School book, and the ones that are going into kindergarten have the Kickstart Kindergarten book. So this is where we keep their folders also. So they all have a folder for like worksheets we do, or like coloring pages they didn't finish, just so that I have somewhere to put all of their things. And I got all the folders from the Dollar Tree. They're these really cute animals. So the girls have the owls, and the boys have the foxes. So that's how I know. Here we keep their journals, and I will show you a journal. This is like just where we record things that we've done, and I write it down for them because obviously they can't write, especially at 4 years old. So here's our table, and there's our chairs. And I got this table at a great price. I got it for like 90 bucks on Facebook Market. And most things in this room are from Facebook Market. I'm going to try to link as many things as I can below, but most things are from like thrift stores and Facebook Market. Here's our chairs. There's 6 chairs, so if I have more than 6 kids at a time, I'll pull this little table here, over, and kind of like, we pull the table out when we use it, and we push it against the wall when we're not using it. So when I pull it out, I'll just attach this table to the end, and then we can all sit together. So that works out nice. I have these 2 chairs. I got this table for free at work. My boss said I could just have it, and I got these on Facebook Market, these 2 chairs here. Here we just have some Lego boards. This is just like another toy shelf. On this shelf, it's mostly like building stuff. So we have like a big train set, some bristle blocks, some gears, some magnetiles, and some flexi blocks down there, which are really cool, and some Legos here. We have like the TV up here. Hello. Here is our DVD player. We have some Pokemon DVDs here because that's what they're into. These are some learning materials. We use these little books to read with the kindergartners every morning. And here's our listening center. So we have like our CD player and like some headphones and stuff. This cute poster from Dr. Seuss. And then over here we have some floor puzzles, some regular puzzles. I keep them on this little paper sorter. And this is my library, and my water, sorry. This is my library of books that I like to read to them for story times. Up here we keep some foam, some stencils and table activities, some coloring. So this has coloring pages and like markers and glitter pens and stuff. and some Play-Doh. So these are 3 separate bins. I got all 3 of them at the Dollar Tree, and I actually love these bins. They've been so good to me. So I just pull one out when I need one. And it's divided by this locker shelf that I found at Five Below. That's my little shelf there. And here, it's kind of a mess because this is where I keep like everything. Down here is more of like our activity-based things. Like we have like things to paint, crafts, you know, paintbrushes and stickers and science stuff. So this is stuff that I pull out all the time. And in the way back, we have our prize bin right there. They get a prize every Friday if they are well behaved and they didn't reach the bottom of the chart, which I will tell you about. The Snoopy snow cone maker back there that they love. And up here, this is where I keep like extra toys. Like this is extra kitchen stuff in here. We have like a Nerf gun they like to play with. And like there's the bullets, and we have like a barn. Some extra, like, this is a Peppa Pig house, like a pizza maker thing. And their dig kits, they love these things. They love these dig it up things. These are awesome. Here's their little marketplace. They've been playing with this a lot lately, actually. So we just have some Melissa and Doug, like, food making stuff, plates and things. We have, like, a toaster. I change it out a lot, so right now this is just what they have. I got the actual stand on Facebook Market for 10 bucks, so I don't even know where this is from. But last year we had a kitchen set, and it took up, like, this whole side of the room, so I wanted something smaller because it was just taking up too much space, and they barely played with the kitchen, to be honest. As with this thing, they play with this all the time, and it's way smaller, and they can just pull it out whenever they want and play with it. So that's what I like about that. It's nice and compact. It fits perfectly in that little spot. Over here's our little reading nook. Just have some posters. A bookshelf I got on eBay. We have the nonfiction newsstand I got from Lakeshore Learning, and I just filled it with a bunch of like National Geographic books. We have this little crate full of tiny little board books and stuff. We have this rug here. I got this also at Five Below. The kids love this rug. They like move it all over the room. Like wherever they're sitting, they want to be sitting on this rug because it's like soft. Here's a chair from Lakeshore Learning. It's one of their flex space chairs, and I love it. I actually want to get another one of these, and they actually like fold up and back. And they lay flat, like for storage. And then you can set it to however you want. And next to that, I have just a little bit of stuffed animals that the kids like to play with sometimes. And up here is our behavior chart, and I'm going to make a whole video on our behavior management system. I actually made this in college, one of my college classes. And my professor at the time was like, you should actually keep that and use it in your classroom one day. And I was like, all right. So it sat in my room for a while, just like collecting dust. And then I decided this summer I needed a better behavior system, so I pulled it out. And I have to tell you, it's been the best thing that I've done in regards of behavior for my kids in the summers. So I'm going to make a whole video about this and like what it means and how it affects the kids. But it's been really, really great, and it fits perfectly on our little door here. And then inside, we just keep some more movies, games. A little shapes poster here. These are the steps to the upstairs, which is just the kitchen up there. We open this door here, and there is the bathroom. I'll turn the light on. The light comes with a fan, so it's pretty loud. But yeah, this is our bathroom. We have a trash can. I keep my broom here. This little, these storage drawers I use to keep their extra clothes in case like somebody has an accident or something, and I keep like bathing suits in there and stuff. This is all left over from me cleaning last night, so I'll put that away in a minute. We have our sink. They like foam soap. That's the only soap they really like to use. We have a little stool because the sink is so tall. And then we have our toilet, obviously, and like tissues. We keep a potty seat back there. One of my little girls likes to use the potty seat, so we still use that. And then up here I use like as a way to dry things off, like things that are wet, like science projects like that we did and stuff like that, paintbrushes. And in here, I keep my paints. These are all my bottles of paint. And just extra like first aid kit supplies, extra, you know, utensils, extra wipes. And then at the very top, that's where I keep like cleaning, you know, sprays and supplies. In here, just paper towels. This is where I keep paper towels. And actually, we keep oil pastels in here as well, because when you're in a very small space, it's hard to find places to store things. But I think we've done a pretty good job of it so far. This is our BatBot Extreme, it's called. Funny story about this. First of all, it's massive, as you can see, but the kids actually begged me for this all last summer, and I kept saying no. This summer rolled around, and they were still asking for it. And it popped up on Facebook Market for like $15, so I could not turn it down. But I did not realize how massive it was. But the kids love it. They play with it all the time. So, I mean, it was definitely a good buy. And then right here is just the rest of our toys. I just keep him over there because he's a toy. Like a pirate ship, Batman house, and some superheroes and like big trucks. Like a Mr. Freeze house or whatever. We have some bigger cars that don't fit over there, some chain links. In here we have like dolls and like baby dolls and stuff. There's like a pet doctor thing in there too. In here we keep ponies. They love the ponies. We have just more like little guys and superheroes, and then like animals. Here is some Beyblades. My kids are obsessed with Beyblades. They love them so much. They're really not a toy for like that age group, like preschool group, but my kids are very mature for their age, so we keep the Beyblades here. I got them on eBay and like a whole lot of them. Here's like the Beyblade stadiums. There's 2 of them. We have like a big one and a little one, launchers and stuff in that other bin. And we just like, sometimes I put them away, but they kind of just hang out on the floor because the kids play with them every morning, so I just kind of like let them stay there. And above that we have like our bulletin board that I was really good at decorating for a long time, and I've now kind of given up because it's the end of summer, so I'll probably take this down like today and send stuff home. Look who's on the moon. This was during our space themed week. And we just have this rug that I got last year on Facebook Market for like 30 bucks. I love this rug because this is where we play, this is where we lay, this is where we do everything. Yeah, so that is everything. Oh my god, my hair. I'm sorry. If you guys have any questions, feel free to ask them in the comments below. I'm super excited that I got to make this video before I shut everything down soon. I will try to link as many items as I can find below, but I can't make any promises because, like I said, most things I get secondhand. I hope that this tour looks better than the last one because I remember the last one being like a hot mess. So I tried to make the room more functional this year, and I think I definitely accomplished that goal. I feel good about this room. And if you're wondering what we do for like outside play, we usually honestly just go to the playground. We try to go there every day if we can. The playground's right around the corner from my house, so yeah, we try to go there every day. We also have an indoor porch. We use that sometimes for crafting. And you want to see our indoor porch? It's a screened-in porch that we use outside sometimes for crafts with the kids. You can check out my last tour video from last year, and it's in that video, so I think it's toward the end of that one if you want to just like skip through that one.